Polyloop is a really great tool for pedunculated polypectomy, but you got to put it in the right context. So most pedunculated polyps that you find can successfully be resected using either just a simple hot snare technique, using a coagulation current without any mechanical ligation. But there are specific circumstances in which you should apply mechanical ligation. And that really has to do with the diameter of the stalk. So definitely not the length of the stalk. That doesn't really make much difference. It just makes the procedure easier the longer that the stalk is. But the diameter of the stalk. And so if the diameter of the stalk is more than 10 millimeters, then most multi-society guidelines recommend a mechanical ligation device. There are multiple options for mechanical ligation of a pedunculated polyp stalk. And one of them is through the scope clips, but these tend to be suboptimal and they don't tend to achieve complete prevention of the flow of blood from the base of the colonic wall up into the head of the polyp. This video shows the application of Polyloop to a pedunculated polyp. You haven't seen the polyp, but you can just trust me that on the left there is the large head of a pedunculated polyp. Here you see the loop closed and you can see it's turning blue, the stalk and the head of the polyp. Now you see the deployment of the loop and the clear differential between the normal mucosa, which is very pink, and the stalk. Here you see a snare closing just above the polyloop, and soon you will see transection of the polyp and no bleeding. Now, of course, it is quite likely that if you had transected this diameter of polyp stalk, because look here, you can see all the blood vessels in the stalk and they're oozing even despite the pressure of the Polyloop. It would have been potentially significant bleeding that you were dealing with, potentially life-threatening bleeding, which may have been very, very difficult to achieve hemostasis endoscopically. So in pedunculated polypectomy, select a ligation device, of which the Polyloop is probably the best one if the stalk diameter is over 10 millimeters in size.